Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These bunnies. Never been fed before, eh? Honky buns. That's what these are. I've never tasted pellets before. Good morning, Balin. Morning, Carl. Good morning, Tritopus. How is everyone doing? How be do? Good morning, Lifelike. How is it going? Morning, Zara. Morning, David. Good morning, Mazira. Mazira, a little pigeon says it's your birthday today. Is this true? Do it be true? Good morning, Ginge. It is. Oh my gosh, I have to grab the hat. I shall have to grab the hat. Good morning, Rob. Rob, did you have a good birthday in the end? I think I spoke to you midway through, but I didn't ask how the whole day was. Had it from a bigger pigeon. They're just handing it down the pigeon lines. Good morning, honey. Morning, minion. Okay, let's see if... I sort of wish the bunnies were slightly more backed up, so I could rest the phone down in a way. It was lovely, thanks. Nice and sunny day out. It's probably been raining ever since, right? Dear oh dear. Okay, what if I put the rest of these here? I hope I can lure the bunnies round to here. And then, if I go here, I can hopefully grab the hat without causing alarm. Good morning, Rob. Okay, you get that. We're at the point of the pellet bag where it's all a bit dusty now, so I'm gonna have to decide which of their pellets to continue with and keep giving them those. There's some dusty bits, Gerry, if you want those. But yeah, it's all like dusty in there now. Bless them. Bless them. Fifi. She's usually good at cleaning up the rest of it. Hello. You still hungry? There's a little bit there. There you go. I think he found it. I see those munching cheeks. Well done, Gerry boy. Well done. Big sniffer. Big sniffer. I thought you were going to fall over then, Gerry. Sorry. There's still a tiny bit there. Oh, I've not really seen the bunnies this weekend. Well, I didn't see them at all this weekend because I went away on Saturday and only got back yesterday. So it's nice spending time with them. Because I sort of got in yesterday and then just had to leave straight away to go to the comfort zone, which was very lovely, but also I could have just stayed cuddling these buns. Calador, thank you very much for the follow. No, you got big sniffer. I'm gonna have to work out how you've been over the weekend. Good morning, Shadow. Okay, I'll see if I can get, as soon as I get a settled bunny, I will hat. I will hat. Hello. You had a good weekend? What have you been up to? You've been persuading your father to give you treats. I take it you won't get the forbidden dream for yesterday's comfort zone spill today. No. No, it's it was definitely not comfort zone suitable. I told Kirsty as soon as I woke up, and we had a good giggle, but no, shall not be seeing the light of day. Oh, is this a smushing down, I feel? Is he getting smushy? Being a smushy boy? Is it a sexy Diglett again? Stupid sexy Diglett. No, it was just like equal parts sad, like one of the saddest dreams I've ever had. And then, so I don't tend to bring the really sad stuff to comfort zone either. The first half was just like devastatingly sad. And then the second half was just ridiculously X-rated. So it just went it went from one extreme to the other. And I was like, between the two of these things, there's literally nothing I can talk about. So yeah, I was like, Kirsty, you're just gonna have to bring all of the dreams for this episode. So yeah, no usable content was made by me for the weekend that we went away. But you'll have to wait another week to hear that episode, because I'm guessing this weekend's one will be an edited down version of the the live one we did. Hello, Alex. Good morning, Santa. And then next week's one will be our camping trip one. So it's quite nice to actually be ahead for once, because Nightsham, thank you very much for the 48 months. 2 plus 2. I'm getting old at twice the age Bunny's age. Oh no. Good morning, Anhole. Comfort Zone live event, but it's a school hall sleepover with everyone in their jammies. Alex, thank you. Oh wait, Shadow, thank you very much for the 18 months. Good morning. And Alex, thank you very much for the 19 months. The months are counting up. They do be. And do you know what month I keep forgetting exists? It's blooming November. I was talking to Sarah yesterday. We were talking through. Good morning, Techie. Oh wait, whilst he's settled, let's see if I can get away with. No, that was on me. It's okay, Gerry. I'll settle you back down again. I did it bad. I didn't squish the bottom of the hat into a very squishable shape. You're specifically supposed to remember, I know. I was talking to Sarah, and it turns out there's like, we might have to miss Tears of the Kingdom like 3 weeks in a row. I was saying, like, we were looking through October, and I was like, well, I can't do this Thursday and this Thursday. And she was like, I can't do this Thursday. And I was like, oh my gosh, and then it's Jingle Jam. And then I was like, wait, no, then it's November. I just completely forgot about that entire month. Eclipse, thank you very much for the 49 months. I hope you're doing good. Is Sarah going home for Thanksgiving? That I don't know. Is that in November? Because I guess there's also that one. But it's oh. Happy birthday, Mazira. I hope you have a very, very lovely, cozy day full of yummy treats and lots of wholesome goodness. And oh, he's actually keeping it on for a while. There you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What happened, Gerry? What was that? That was strange. Fourth Thursday in November for American Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. I'm away for a... Fifi's over there somewhere. I can just see her having a toffee between the chair legs. Um, I'm away for a wedding the second week of October, which is on the Thursday, and then I'm away the week after for a little friend holiday to celebrate the wedding after that. So I'll be away for 2 Thursdays in a row and coming back 2 Fridays in a row. So I don't know what that means for Stardew as well. And then I think the last week of October, Sarah might have a busy thing. I don't know. But I guess as it's getting up to... Oh, she did just... Oh, yeah, you can just see her under the table. She did just... I'm still giving snuggles. And then it's November. So I guess she might be going away for... did she go away last year for... I can't remember. I've not asked her about Thanksgiving, to be honest. But yeah, I guess she might go away and come back for Jingle Jam. My humps. And then 'tis Jingle Jam. Can you believe? Come on in, Megalomaniac. So yeah, I can't believe it's blooming October next month. It just do be going this year. Just keep on going. But yeah, so it might be that I'm away for like the best part of 2 weeks, which will be a bit of a quiet week for me. But so do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to make the most of everyone being away in Japan and me being one of the only streamers still around in the country. And I'm just going to have to try and work out everyone's normal stream times and streaming all of those. Try to make up for it. Any Halloween costume plans this year? I have like 4 costumes I want to do and I can't decide between them. So as soon as I actually decide, I will be able to start putting the plan into action. Jingle Jam soon means Jingle Cat submission soon. It do. Is anyone planning on doing one? Good morning, Koo. Why is everyone going to Japan? It's because... Oh yeah, Tokyo Game Show. And I think specifically something to do with Metal Gear Solid? But I don't know. I don't really know. I'm so bad at knowing what all the different shows are. Like, so many times I'll say to people, like, oh, I guess you're off to Gamescom. And they're like, no, this one is blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh. But yeah, I think people... Because the office was just so empty yesterday. Because I forgot, I kept on saying like, oh, I'll have to go and ask Luke about this. And I was like, of course, Luke's on a flight to Japan at the moment. He won't be able to answer any questions. But yeah, so I think he a few extra people went as well. I'm not sure how many people went, but it does just seem like a lot of people have gone. But yeah. Oh yeah, there is a TwitchCon soon. Is it San Diego or something? Or because I got an email through from Twitch, just like or was it last weekend? Yeah, I got this email through being like, "Are you excited for TwitchCon?" And I was just like, "There's a TwitchCon." It's like I didn't even know about it. So I guess no is the answer. I'll just reply and say no. No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm happy for those who are going, but it ain't me. I mean, I feel like maybe hello, Fifi. I feel like maybe I'll go to one TwitchCon once. Just to say that I have. But bless you, my angel, my baby, my prince. Oh, little one. Oh, little one, you do a snoof? You got them snoofs in there? This bad boy can fit so many snoofs in, but I shouldn't. No. They announced the dates for next year. When they do it in London, I think, to be honest, I know theoretically London would sound like the best place to go because it's like 2 hours away. But the idea of having to go to London is just so, like, spending a weekend in London is just I would rather go out abroad than have to spend a weekend in London. I know it sounds really bad. But I'd rather, like, I know I'd have to go into London to go out to like Amsterdam or whatever, but I just wouldn't want to do it. Maybe they'll have TwitchCon Birmingham. Maybe that'll be a thing. You never know if it's good enough for the Dota. But yeah, I think it's one of those things that it's like, if I could TwitchCon Bristol, well, that would be the ultimate one. I wouldn't really have an excuse not to go if they held it in Bristol. But I don't really know where it would be. I guess we've got like, is it Ashton Stadium? Ashton Court Stadium, maybe? What's the... We do have a football stadium in Bristol, but I've been there for a food festival. Oh, Ashton Gate, that's the one. That is the one. Is that the biggest venue in Bristol? So I don't really know if that sort of thing is like suitable for I don't really know if we'd have anywhere that could actually host that sort of thing, because I guess it's like a football pitch stadium, isn't it? So there wouldn't be they're still planning to build on the other side of Temple Meads. They were planning to build that 10 years ago when I lived in Totterdown. I remember going by it on my way back from the station, and they were like, big plans. And then we moved out of Totterdown and we were like, there's still big plans. But I think there's loads of work going on around the station at the moment, like for the stadium and student housing and all round by like Motion, which is where YogCon was. There's, I think, is there another campus being built or something? Every time I'm around that sort of area, because if I'm going to the station, there's a coffee shop I really like, and you go by Motion to get to it, and it's there's just always loads of work. A concept of a stadium. They're building an idea. But yeah, it's it would be nice if things could happen in Bristol, but obviously but I would like to go out to the Netherlands, to be honest. So I guess my idea would be, if I could not actually go to TwitchCon, but if I went out to like Amsterdam for, like, say it was in Amsterdam, if I went out to Amsterdam and like for the first day went to the TwitchCon, if there was like a meetup or something, and just said to people, I will be here on this day, and then I'd meet people on that day, and then I would just go down to The Hague and spend like my time there instead, because that's where all the stuff I actually want to see is, and then just spend like a few days there and then go home. I think that would be the ideal, rather than actually going to TwitchCon. But that's what Hat Films did. They didn't even get tickets this year, did they? They just good morning, Scoosh. TwitchCon Rithian's house. Insert joke about having to watch all of the streams on one TV. But yeah, I mean, all of my focus at the moment has been going into... have they actually announced where it's going to be next year, by the way? Have they said if it's in Amsterdam or... where was it? Rotterdam? Was it in Rotterdam for this year? Or am I misremembering? Rithian's house, they just said Rotterdam last year, this year, and next year. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, it could be Rotterdam or anywhere. Liverpool or Rome. Sorry, I don't even know if anyone's old enough to get that joke. It's probably just me and Rob who will understand the reference. I got it. Okay, that's fine. Kirsty and I were listening to a lot of bangers on the way home. She was like, what do you want to listen to in the car? I was like, just as long as it's bangers, from either the 80s or the 90s, I'll listen to it. I've seen 2 members of Beautiful South live. But yeah, I would like to go maybe once and just see what it's like. See if it, because I guess it's just been built up to be this like terrible thing in my head, and maybe it's not as terrible. But yeah. Also, so Kirsty put on this like 90s Spotify bangers playlist, and it kept on sneaking in non-90s music. Come on in, Frudos. It was it would occasionally just have things like, I think they put the Killers on there at one point and some like older Britney songs and stuff, and we were like, wait a minute. Scrooge, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you. Very kind of you. I feel like my tummy wants to do a big rumble. I've been living off camping food, whatever Kirsty and I could scrape together from the wilderness and Tesco. And then I got home last night and I was like, Alex, can we order food, please? I was like, I'm too sleepy to try and cook. It's been a long weekend and I've been sleeping in a tent for 2 days. Can we just get naughty food? We didn't get, we got Phi Rail. Have you ever tried Phi Rail? Anhu is so good. I bloody love Phi Rail. Oh, it's so good. They do this thing, which is, okay, it sounds like the least appealing thing. But it's called curry chunks. But honestly, it is the tastiest thing that they do. And I would 1000% recommend anyone who is in Bristol to try Phi Rail's Jamaican curry chunks. So good. So hemking good. But it's basically because it's an all vegan Caribbean restaurant, and it's their version of like curry goat, but obviously they can't call it goat, so it's just chunks. Can't believe you didn't finally go for the £6 portion of peas. Oh my gosh, maybe I can persuade Kirsty to do it as a Patreon thing. But yeah, oh Fifi, you just ran into my knee, bless you. Bless you. There's also their jerk tofu is really tasty, but the chunks are just where it's at. Honestly, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just like you. You're so beautiful. I hope you know how beautiful you are. I love you. I do. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. Whereabouts is it? It's on Old Market. But they deliver. It's but it is so tasty. So tasty. Oh, Gerry, hello. I'm being heckin' snimped. Such big snimps. Hey, you doing okay, baby boy? What's happening? What happened? Huh? You think I have food? Now you think I have food? Who's taking it in turns to think I'm denying you food? A sniffer. Look how fluffy I am. Gerry, that's you. I'm just slowly molted onto my leg. Oh, bless her. They are beautiful babies. I felt very strange being away from them for 2 days. No, don't leave me. Honestly, I'm terrible with spicy, and if I can handle it, like it's called jerk tofu, but I think it's like a very I think they appreciate that, you know, the people who are eating it are British. So I don't think they don't go like full spice, but full flavor. It is delicious. But yeah, it's like, you know, you need a glass of water, but at no point is it painful. It's just tasty. We should, Gerry. So you're just gonna fall over backwards. Shall we resume cuddles? Do you know that your treats are up on the table? Is that what you're trying to look for? Hungry boy? I guess I'm moving. Fifi, you having fun with the blankie? I just moved to come and see what you were doing. I mean, you can have your treats if you want. Would you like it? Would you like to have early treats? He is such a little man. I love he. Okay. Okay then. Come on. Let's get you your... It's a very crunchy treat today. Right, I'm going to put it down on the blankie just because it is so crunchy and... damp. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, hey. Hang on, my hand is soggy. I'm trying to move, but I can't take the phone. There we go. There we go. Good crunch. Very good crunch, bunnies. Tea. So before the buns can't have spring onions. Just anything in the onion family is poisonous to bunnies. So they can't have any of anything oniony. And garlic, I think, as well. I think garlic is maybe the same family of things. So yeah, not good for bunnies. I guess because onions and garlic are basically anything that is grown from a bulb tends to be poisonous to bunnies. So things like daffodils as well. Like any flower that is grown from a bulb is also bad for them. So that's like a general rule of things that are definitely bad. Am I poisonous to bunnies? Yeah, you won't be at risk of getting eaten by a banu, don't you worry. Oh, hello, Fifi. You having fun there? It's fine, you're allowed to dig that blankie. I put it there just so you can dig it. Just don't go underneath to the other one. That's it. You smooth it back and you dig the top one. That is absolutely fine. That is within the law. Yeah. Yeah. Don't fall off the sofa though. Good smooth. A good smooth. Hello. I don't know. I think like chocolate would obviously be very bad for them just because it's like just fats and sugars. But I don't think it's poisonous to them. Just very not good. But I don't think it is like in the same way that it's poisonous to dogs. I don't think it is. How about Nana? Nana, yeah, it's a panacea for bunnies. But they have a tiny little bit of banana every day at the moment whilst they're on their panicure. Which Fifi was so good for last night. I put the banana on the end, and normally I just do like a big like squirt and try and surprise it into them because otherwise they'd be like, no. Whereas Fifi, I just slowly started feeding it through and she just had all of it. Just no problems at all. She was really good. But yeah, panacea always makes you think of panna cotta. Yeah. But she's yeah, she was very good for it. They've got what was the date today? Is it the 24th? So they've got Fifi, that's the other blanket. Fifi. That bad blanket. Blue blanket, good blanket. Oh, geez, why did you just collide? Of all the places you could run, why did you run into each other? Oh, little ones. Did that take you by surprise? Suddenly running into your wife? A-doo-doo. Yeah, okay, Fifi, you look very unimpressed now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they've got 3 more days of their their medicine now, and then 2 weeks after that they have repeat bloods, and then we'll find out if they need to go on to another course of it. Oh, hello. Hello. I just suddenly felt this little nudge behind me, like, oh, a baby boy. Is there a baby? Is it because I've neglected you for a weekend and you've not had proper cuddles? You trying to get all of your cuddles in now? I've got good news for you, Gerry. I'm not going anywhere for a few weeks, so I've got all the cuddles you could need. There we go. Good morning, Limewood. How are you doing? You surveying your kingdom, your bundom. One day, Gerry, all this will be yours. What, the curtains? Yes. It's all already yours. It's true. Have you got plans for your jingle cats this year? I don't know. I was saying to Kirsty, because she did one last year, and no, the year before last, and I did one last year. I was like, it's your turn again. Hello. Hello. You're just a snuggly boy. I'll happily just have a cuddle with you. I feel bad because every time he's trying to look at me, I'm putting a phone in his face. I'm just like, I'm not trying to block you from kisses, Gerry. I'm just showing everyone how heckin' adorbs you are. What a little cutie patootie. Thank you for that single kiss. Oh, more. Thank you. Thank you. I would turn the camera around, but I'm very bedraggled at the moment. I think I'm basically made out of eye bags at this point after the weekend. I can very much do with a cup of tea as well. A cup of tea. What was his name? So yeah, oh my gosh, hiccups. I don't think I'll be doing jingle cats this year. I just can't think of what to do. Stop it. Gerry, can you shock me, please? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's good. They've gone now. It was enough. Yeah, I've been trying to think for like months if I've got any ideas of things that I could do, but just nothing's coming to me. Well, things are coming to me, but there is nothing relevant to cats. It's all just more worms. And I'm like, well, it needs to have some sort of cat thing in there. So, did you enjoy camping? I did. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I'm a bit of a comfortable princess, and so I quite like, home comforts and stuff, and oh, she squish. So I was thinking I was really not going to enjoy it. But no, I knew I would have fun with Kirsty and stuff. But I genuinely actually really liked just being out in nature. It was a little bit terrifying at some points, because I would go to bed and then I would suddenly think, if a murderer came along, I would just get murdered. But I guess there weren't any murderers around, and so it was okay. We did have a little stove. We did. So we did all our cooking on that one little stove, which was nice. And yeah, all in all, it was a very lovely weekend. We got to see a lot of horses and cows. Didn't see any donkeys though. I was sad about not seeing any donkeys because the picture had donkeys in the campsite picture had donkeys. So I was like, I thought it was quite guaranteed. But yeah, there are a lot fewer murderers than you think. They're very busy and can't get to everyone. Yeah, I guess they were taking a weekend off from the New Forest. So, oh my gosh, speaking of marshmallows, I saw this thing the other day that looks so naughty. But basically, you line your air fryer with, like, baking paper stuff, and you fill it with marshmallows and chocolate, and then you dip, like, digestives, or I guess, is it, when you do s'mores, is it like graham crackers? Is that what they're called? Graham crackers? And then you just use those to like scoop out all the gooey, all the gooey chocolatey marshmallow stuff. I heard more scary news from Bristol at the weekend than the New Forest. Yeah, someone messaged me. I forgot to reply. I think Harry messaged me to say like, oh, I hope everyone's okay. And I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I've not heard any of this. Grammy crackers, yeah. And I also really want to try air fryer nachos because they look really good too. Good morning, Anu. I'm in Bristol and I don't know what's going on yet. We're blissfully unaware. Which is, it was very lovely and it was just nice being in nature. And it was nice, like we were very, very fortunate with the rain. Like I had to get up at like 6 a.m. on Sunday to go for a wee because, you know, I'm in my late 30s and that's what you do in your late 30s is go for wees through the night. And it was meant to rain all night. It wasn't raining when I got up, and then as soon as I got back to the tent, it started raining again, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what a perfectly timed pee. And then on the morning we were leaving, it was meant to be heavily raining all morning, and it stopped raining whilst we packed up the tent and then started when we left. We were just like, oh. It's like someone's just watching us and being like, okay, hold. But being in the tent with the rain was very nice. I got a little video of just the rain sounds in the tent. Tea. Hello. Beautiful. I love you, baby boy. I do. Got around to see the Pickaxe Week pod. Glad to say it was the usual 100% June talk, no deviation at all. I felt so bad yesterday. I was like, because I had no memory of what my dream was, so I didn't realise there was literally only one thing to look up for it. And then Kirsty's didn't have too much to look up for it. And then I was looking at the time and I was like, we've still got like 50 minutes left and we've got no dreams to talk about. I was like, what the heck are we actually going to talk about? And I left it yesterday thinking like, that was meant to be our chance to showcase Comfort Zone. And it was probably the worst episode we've done in a long time. I sort of left like, I've probably put the people who do listen to the podcast off of listening to us with that one. So yeah, that is on me for not preparing more dreams. But we've got 2 episodes in the bank now, and we've got a guest recording this week. So hopefully that gives us like 3 weeks. Is that how it works? At least 2 or 3 weeks to rejuvenate our dreams. And and hopefully have a few more. New book dropped and everything. Yep. And 20 minutes into yesterday's podcast and loving it so far. That's nice. And I've asked like 3 or is it 3 or 4? I've asked at least 3 people to come on as guests. So I'm hoping, because we've had a bit of like a non-guest run recently. So such bad planning to simply not prepare more dreams in your brain. Well, the problem was as well is that because we recorded an episode, we literally finished recording the previous episode half an hour before we went live for the Pickaxe Week one. So all of the dreams that were fresh in our mind were ones that we just couldn't talk about because we'd already just discussed them, and they're obviously going to come out a week later. So oh my gosh, Rob, that reminds me, Tim Downey. Okay, so I've always thought, when I've seen Tim Downey, I've always thought he looks strangely familiar, but I guess it's just because all of a sudden Baldur's Gate was everywhere. So I was like, I must have seen him in something. I must have just seen him around. It turns out that I used to watch Tim Downey in a show in the 90s that I absolutely loved. And he played this like typical 90s floppy-haired heartthrob boy. You know, the sort of like Zach from Saved by the Bell or Harvey from Sabrina, you know, like that sort of role. And I just completely forgotten. And I saw him in it. Okay, no one else I've spoken to remembers this show, but it was called Out of Tune. And I used to be in a choir as a child, and it was about a choir that were like horrendously bad, and their practice was always interrupted by hijinks and nonsense. And oh my gosh, like 100% look it up. Maybe it's not aged well, but it's one of those things. It's so nostalgic because it's got things like press 800 to get subtitles and stuff like that. Like use the teletext button. Why does this sound familiar? But as soon as I was just like, I was watching it, and like 10 seconds into the episode, I was watching Tim Downey appeared, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've literally been watching this man since the 90s, like 96, I think. I was just like, I just forgot. He is in Toast of London as well, yeah. Did it have James Corden in it? What? He must have been so young if he was in that. For realsies? I do not remember him. I'll have to watch it again and see if because the first thing I remember seeing James Corden in he was in History Boys, wasn't he? Or was he in History Boys? I think he was. Hello. The handsomest boy in the world has just walked into the room of all the rooms in. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a rare occurrence, everyone, because what are the chances that the most handsome boy in the world and the most beautiful lady in the world would be in the same room at the same time? Oh my gosh. Blessed. Absolutely blessed. What is, like, there must be like a 0.00001% chance of that happening. Of all the rooms in all the world, here they are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is how I talk to the bunnies all the time. Just all the time, I'm just here like, oh my gosh, did a handsome man just walk in? Oh. I love you. Goodbye. They do not want my love. Please. And the most handsome duck. Well done. Hello. You've had all of your treats today. You have. You had all of them. I mean, you're still... Oh. Can I interest Madame in something more tartan? No, she's off to the blankie. How else would you talk to them? A little baby voice. I never use little baby voice for the bunnies. Who's your baby? What's it? No, it feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Who's that wonderful boy? Could he be any cuter? No, because he's the cutest little boy in the whole squishy world. Are you answering or asking questions tomorrow in the 0 degree stream? We are answering questions. We are answering questions in the future when that episode happens. It's definitely not pre-recorded. It will happen in the future. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Kirsty was like, I'm going to stream tomorrow at 5. I was like, Kirsty, you cannot. We'll be live tomorrow. You can't spoil the illusion. Oh dear, oh dear. You know what kind of questions they normally get right? Yeah. I have a, what's the sexiest sex you've ever sexed? A typical 0 degrees question. I can tell you that we will not be answering a question about furry orgies. Though it was one of the options, but we didn't get around to it. I've forgotten what the other two were. We got offered 6 questions. And I can't remember what the other 2 we didn't answer were. I don't know if I even read them. Or did we get offered 5? I don't know. I mean, in the future, we will be offered either 5 or 6. I can foresee that we will be. But yeah, it takes too long to answer that question, so you saved it for another episode. I mean, I guess we'll have to see if people would ever want us back. After tomorrow, we'll have to see how it goes and if people would ever want to hear of us, because I'd happily go on as a guest. Oh geez, Fifi, my angel, my love, what happened, baby girl? Can you show me that you can still run around? Fifi, you can still run around. Yes, you can. Sorry, Gerry, that tickled so much. Are you okay? Did you just have a bit of a startle? She just fell off the sofa. She was digging and she just slipped all the way down, and she was trying to get back up and she was just scrabbling. She just scrabbled, didn't she? She just scrabbled. You gonna go back up? You gonna brave it again? Go on, you can brave it again. You can do it. Can you do a week of doing everyone else's podcast? I mean, I've been on, there you go. She got back on the horse, except the horse is a sofa this time. I've done Yomp. And now tomorrow I will have done 0 degrees. I don't know enough about Doctor Who to be on Review of Death. Gerry, you just, what's happening? What are you aiming for? Do you want me to lie down? Do you want tummy time? Do you just want to be a lap baby? Should I, wait, whee! There we go. You want tummy time? No. Hypothetically, when did you guys find time to do the recording? Well, we'll be doing it tomorrow at 5 o'clock, of course. That would be the perfect time for us to do it. Because then it can go out live. Unedited. Perfectly cut. Live. It'll be fine. I have a feeling it'll be a nice, fun episode. I feel very confident going in tomorrow to that live stream. But yes, I'm trying to think what other... I would love to be on Hat Chat. As long as it wasn't like the dream I had that I was on Hat Chat. Because that was not fun. I basically had a dream that I was like, I snuck onto Hat Chat and I was like, I can't believe I get to be part of it. And then they were like, okay, so today is a Second World War special. And they were just talking about World War II and I had nothing to bring. And I was just like, is it always like this? Are they always just discussing like World War II tactics? This is weird. So yeah. So yes. What else would be nice to be on? What about Pitch Please? I've been on Pitch Please, but I would love to go back on. But sadly, there is no Pitch Please this pickaxe week because half the boys are away. And I said like, oh, I'd love to, we could do a Comfort Zone pickaxe week. Wait, Comfort Zone Pitch Please pickaxe week crossover, but sadly, oh yeah, I got to be on Feels on Meals as well. So I've done a good range of them. Good morning, Dunk. I feel like I've done good guest spotting. I also did the trolley problem one. Kirsty and I went onto that. I'm trying to think what else we could do. What else could we justify? Secondonian, thank you very much for the 39 months. Thank you. Are you going to Japan to do the podcast to see everyone, or are they come back? No, we'd stay in home to do it. Just recording it over Discord. I mean, live doing it over Discord. Live. Imagine if Gerry and Ffion had a podcast. It would be called More Banana. And it would be all the reasons why they deserve more banana. Every week. And occasionally they would just get on guests that agree with them. Anhul would be there every week writing in saying, I too think you should get more banana. Dear oh dear. Trying to think what else there is that accepts guests, sort of thing. I don't know. I've been on High Rollers, but I don't think the episode was made into a podcast. I guess I've been on Mystery Quest. So I done that one. I think if going on Pickaxe Podcast had achievements, I think I would have got most of them. I think I'd be doing good. Who would have the most though? Is there anyone? Have they ever had a guest on Triforce? Also, we've had Pyrion on. He's probably been on 0 Degrees, and he's definitely been on Mystery Quest, and he's been on Comfort Zone, and he's probably been on Pitch Please. So I feel like Pyrion would probably have the most achievements. If there were achievements, I feel like he would be the closest to 100%ing it. I wish the Dota one was still going. I wish the Dota A to Z was still going, because I was very close to just asking Dav if I could just join in and play Dota. Because I do like playing it. But yeah, I would have happily supported Dav through his journey. But alas, the Dota days are done. Well, I guess, did they get to Z? No, I think they were still on Who did he last mention playing? I think he got quite far through, didn't he? Does anyone know the last Dota hero that he played? I feel like he'd done a Pudge game, so that must be quite far through. And to be honest, if you got as far as Pudge, you've done all the worst ones. If you've done Arc Bloody Warden, that means you've done Meepo, done Invoker. I guess he got out of doing Visage. Perion's doing a charity stream. Oh, we can go and see Perion. Think you're never truly done with Dota. Yeah. He'll be back. He'll be back. Maybe I should go back through all the videos and watch his Disruptor game. And judge. But yeah, I say, shall we go to Perion? And we can see what he's up to. Sleepy. I'm a sleepy little guy. I guess I need to go and start transferring all of the footage from the weekend and see what can be made of it. But yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm going to get a cup of tea first, though. Thank you, everyone, for... Oh, bollocks, we don't have any Marmite. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I should be back at 2, because I'm going to try the new Broken Sword game. Obviously not new, but you know what I mean, like the remastered Broken Sword. So you can just go and... Everyone always gets really angry when I play point and clicks, so I guess prepare for anger. But yeah, I will see some of you then. The rest of you have very lovely days, and I'll see you soon. Mazaira, I hope you have a very lovely birthday. And until then, everyone, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bunnies. Wait, can I get both bunnies in? There we go. Bunnies. Bunnies. Bye-bye.